Okay, guys, I'm here for the start of my Survivor Series review series. I'm going to try to upload one of these every day, but there may not be one tomorrow due to WWE 2K15. And I'm busy Friday, so if I get one for Friday, it'll be probably late because I'm a tad busy Friday. I'm going to be reviewing every Survivor Series from 1987 all the way through 2014 in this series. Although the series is only going to be through 13, but you can throw 14 in there too. But this is the start. Survivor Series 1987, which was the start of the second longest second longest tenured pay-per-view in WWE, because I forgot that SummerSlam started in '88. so this is the start of our Thanksgiving tradition in the WWE. In fact, it used to actually be on Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve from '87 to '94. So this was the start of it. It was Thanksgiving Eve, 1987. And we're from the Richfield Colisseum in Richfield, Ohio, which is just outside of Cleveland. There are 4 matches on this show, so maximum star rating would be 20. And they were all Survivor Series matches, too, so. Opening match was the team that was captained by Macho Man Randy Savage and consisted of Randy Savage, Ricky Steamboat, Jake the Snake Roberts, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. They were taking on the team that was captained by the Honky Tonk Man, and they were taking on, that was captained by the Honky Tonk Man, which consisted of Honky Tonk Man, Dangerous Danny Davis, Outlaw Ron Bass, Hercules Hernandez, and King Harley Race. This is a good match, but again, most good matches are average matches today. Most good matches from the 80s are matches that I would say were either good or below average today, because I think match quality has gone down since then, but it was good. First 2 eliminations are Jim Duggan and Harley Race. They were both counted out. In fact, interesting thing about Duggan, every Survivor Series match he was in up till 1991, when he was eliminated, it was not by pinfall. He was eliminated by either count-out or DQ every single match of these he had up until 91. Then Ron Bass is eliminated. Then Brutus Beefcake is eliminated. And then Savage, Steamboat, and Roberts end up eliminating Danny Davis, Hercules, and the Honky Tonk Man gets counted out, and that allows the sole survivors, or the survivors of the very first ever Survivor Series match, to be Randy Savage, Ricky Steamboat, and Jake Roberts. And it's kind of interesting about Survivor Series, in fact, that at the previous pay-per-view, WrestleMania 3, Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat of course, had their classic, epic Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania, and now they're on the same team, and they're surviving. But Savage was a face at this time, so. Like I said, good match. I'd probably give it 3 stars. Our next match is a rarity, and was a rarity. In fact, it was the only match of its kind until 1995. And it was a Women's Survivor Series elimination match, as the team that was captained by Sensational Sherri, which consisted of Sensational Sherri, Dawn Marie, Donna, Christinello, and the Glamour girls, remember them? Took on the team that was captained by the Fabulous Moolah, which was Fabulous Moolah, Velvet McIntyre, Rockin, Robin, and the Jumping Bomb Angels. Wow. For a woman's match, this is good. Again, a good woman's match today is better than a good woman's match back then was better than the majority of women matches in the 1980s. But it was a nice little match. The face team go up 5-on-3 when they eliminate Donna, Christinello, and Dawn Marie. And no, this is not the Dawn Marie from ECW. This was a different Dawn Marie, just in case anyone didn't know that. And then Sherri's team comes back and eliminates Rock and Robin. And they eliminate Moolah. Velvet McIntyre eliminates Sensational Sherri. The Glamour Girls get rid of Velvet McIntyre. And then you have a tag match between the Glamour Girls and Jumping Bomb Angels. Because they were probably the main diva feud at the time, or woman's feud, however you want to say it. And it comes down to Leilani Kai against both the Jumping Bomb Angels. Or no, Judy Martin against both the Jumping Bomb Angels, excuse me. And the Jumping Bomb Angels are the survivors. And of course, the Jumping Bomb Angels would become the last women's tag team champions at the first ever Royal Rumble in 1988. Decent little match. 2.5 stars. Better than most women's matches today, so 2.5 stars. So then we had the longest match of the night. Not necessarily means it's the best match of the night, but it's dang sure the longest match of the night, and it really shows you how deep the WWE's talent roster was back then, because the first two Survivor Series had a match like this. As it's a 5-team on 5-team Survivor Series elimination match, or a 20-man tag team match involving 10 tag teams. Yeah, you had the team that was captained by the Hart Foundation, which is the Hart Foundation, Demolition, the New Dream Team, the Islanders, and the Bolsheviks. And they were taking on the team that was captained by Strikeforce, which was Strikeforce, the Killer Bees, the Fabulous Rougeau brothers, the British Bulldogs, and the Young Stallions. The fact that WWE even had 10 tag teams is amazing compared to the fact that they don't even have 10 tag teams now. This shows you why a lot of people my age believe that this is the golden era of wrestling here. This is a very long match. I believe it's around 40 minutes. And the surviving team, the team that wins is the Strikeforce team, but the survivors are the Killer Bees and the Young Stallions. It comes down to them against the Islanders. So, yeah. Very good, very long match. I believe it's 47, it's like 37 or 39 minutes or somewhere along there. It's like almost 40 minutes. So, 4.5 stars. Best match on this show. And not just because of time, just because I think it's really legitimately the best match on this show. They show us how the $1 Million Man spends Thanksgiving, just because they needed to kill some more time before the main event. And then you had Craig the George interview the Honky Tonk Man. I don't know why, but again, they needed to kill more time for the main event. Speaking of the main event, it's Team Hogan versus Team Andre the Giant. Team Hogan is, of course, Hulk Hogan, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Bam Bam Bigelow, Ken Patera, and, oh, who was that? Ken Patera, and Don Muraco. Oh, there we go. Hogan, Orndorff, Bam Bam Bigelow, Patera, and Don Muraco, who was filling in for Superstar Billy Graham. And they were facing probably, at that time, the largest tag team assembled in the WWE, as Team Andre consisted of Andre the Giant, the One-Man Gang, King Kong Bundy, Ravishing Rick Rude, and the Natural Butch Reed. Butch Reed is eliminated first. And then Ken Patera gets eliminated. Then Don Muraco gets eliminated. And Rick Rude gets eliminated. Then Hogan gets counted out. And it leaves Bam Bam Bigelow against... and then Orndorff's gone. Then Hogan gets counted out. Then it leaves Bam Bam Bigelow against Andre, Bundy, and the gang. Wow. Bigelow cuts it to 3-on-1, but then to 1-on-1, but then Andre eliminates him and becomes the sole survivor in the first Survivor Series main event. 3.5 stars here. So if you do the math, 3.5 plus 2.5, which is 6, plus 4.5, which is 10.5, plus 3.5, which is 13.5, I believe, out of 20, gives the show probably about a C+ to a B- rating, somewhere along there. I'll figure it up, and whatever it is will be in the video description. Next up in this series, which will be uploaded sometime Wednesday, because again, W2K15 comes out tomorrow, and that's going to take most of my time tomorrow, because I'm going to be playing that. So I don't know if I'll upload that tomorrow. If I do, I'll upload it very late at night. So, but that'll be the 1988 Survivor Series. So hit the like button down there if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button down there. If you want to, leave a comment down there. And thanks for watching. Bye.